in 6 years. So I'm going to give the guy that gives me availability on a nightly basis. I know what I'm going to get on a nightly basis. And Skip, I mean, the numbers are very similar. 30, 11, and 3 for Embiid, 27, 11, and 8.5 for Jokic. Jokic is sixth in the NBA in assists. And Skip, you say you love, Joel Embiid, and if you foul him, he going to go to the free throw line and make his free throws. Guess who's shooting a better free throw percentage between the two? Yep, you guessed it, the guy that I took. So for me, because I know what I'm going to get on a nightly basis, not only on a nightly basis, I know he's going to be there on a nightly basis. I'm not going to have to turn on my television or watch some channel and say, well, Joel Embiid is a late scratch. I don't get that from Jokic. I'm taking Nikola Jokic.
Okay, question. If both are available, who you got? Because I think in your heart of hearts, you're taking Embiid. If they're both available.
I'm taking Jokic. I'm taking Jokic.
You're not.
I'm taking Jokic.
I'm calling baloney on you.
No, I'm taking Jokic.
Who do you think a rival center or big man most fears playing against, Jokic or Embiid? I think it's Embiid every night. Every night.
Skip, you see what the guy does. The guy just gives you triple doubles out the yin-yang every single night. You saw what he did last night. He was an assist short. What we 39, 13, and 9? Come on, Skip. He'll give you the business every night. Can shoot the three. High percentage from the floor, better from the three-point line, better from the free throw line. I don't know what else you want. He's giving you the same amount of rebounds, 5 more assists. So the points that he's losing, the 3 fewer points that he's averaging per game, he's giving you more because the other guys are picking it up because he's assisting the basketball. Give me Nikola Jokic.
Give me the guy who terrorizes, who dominates, who terrifies. Give me a Joel Embiid who strikes fear in the hearts of anybody who tries to guard him, because when he's there, when he's available, and he has been available more than not this year, I think he's in way better shape. He's in the best shape of his career and seems to be managing his injuries better than he ever has. He is literally unstoppable, because I have never seen a man this tall shoot the ball as well as this man shoots it. And I think he's a little better shooter than Jokic. Again, you can't argue with what Jokic is doing because he's making he's 41% from the three-point line, but Embiid's 42% shooting threes this year. And you talk about the free throw shooting. This closes the case for me because, to your point, your man makes 88% of his free throws. My guy Embiid makes 86%, but here's the case closer. Joel Embiid has shot 157 more free throws than Jokic has shot so far this basketball season. 157 more, because he attacks. He gets fouled way more, almost twice as much more as Jokic does. Jokic is always trying to finesse you, trick you, outwit you, out-savvy you. I get all that. And he's like a point center because he's averaging, to your point, almost 9 assists a game.
8.5.
That's outrageously great. I never thought I would see that. But Embiid's a very good passer and averages 3 assists.
He is.
But that team depends on Joel Embiid to score the basketball. And there are so many nights when I look up at the box score and he's made 13 out of 14 free throws. They're called free throws. He's a far better free throw shooter than LeBron James, if I may throw that in.
They got nothing to do with LeBron.
Well, it has everything to do with it because LeBron's the quote-unquote best player on the planet, yet this guy's shooting more free throws than anybody. He's made more free throws than anybody. 288 makes this year from the free throw line, leads the NBA. And Joel Embiid, just for the record, is the first 76er since Charles Barkley to average 30 and 15 for a month, which he just did in the month of February, which vaulted him right back into the middle of the MVP race. There's just something about, if I'm having to guard somebody, do I want to try to guard Embiid or Jokic? I got a better shot against Jokic. At least he's ground bound. Well, at least I can sort of slow him down and stop him.
But that's what makes him so dangerous, is because he's ground bound. It's the same thing that Luka is, because you don't see explosiveness and you underestimate him. And I think a lot of people still underestimate Jokic. And the next thing you know, you look up his stat line and he's got 34, 17, and 16 assists. And you're like, well, what happened? How did he do that? He can't jump. He can't outrun me up and down. He can't run like David Robinson. He can't jump out the gym like some of these other centers. But all he does, Skip, is that he got that 1 foot jumper, the up and under. He can shoot the three, as you mentioned. He can put it on the floor better than you think for a man that size. And I think the thing is, Skip, you look at him, he doesn't look athletic. He doesn't look the part, but he cooking folks. So for me, I'm going to take the guy that I know that I can count on. He's going to be there on a nightly basis. He's not going to have stomach issues. I'm not going to have to give him, some Similac or something to sell his stomach, Jenny. The Gerber baby food agreed with him. Nah, I'm going to take Yoke, and I know I'm going to get me probably on a nightly basis his average, 27 11. Because, Skip, you remember now, your guy went 6 of 20. He went 6 of 20 from the floor.
Okay, but I can pick out games when Jokic has a miserable game. I mean, you're cherry-picking games, to quote LeBron James.
Which one of the guys single-handedly was down 3-1 and brought them all the way back? Which guy did that single-handedly?
Kawhi Leonard. He did that.
No,
Yeah, he did. That's all on Kawhi. That's who it was. And playoff P or pandemic P.
Hold on, Pandemic P, he showed his head again. I thought the pandemic was over. They started to open up, and then I watched Sunday game, and then I saw old Pandemic P went right back in. They closed the border, closed it up again.
Yeah.
Your guy.
Well, how about your guy? They call him LBJ, but I call him LB No J. LB No J. That's what your guy is.
Don't do that. Go James. Skip, these are clearly the two best centers in all the
They are,
NBA.
and it's ironic we're having this discussion or this debate because Jokic does lead in PER, player efficiency rating, which is the stat in basketball. He leads the NBA. But guess who's just a tick off in the 2 slot is Joel Embiid. And when it comes to rim protection, I can't back it up with stats, but I'm just taking Embiid. Embiid would scare me. If I'm driving the basketball on somebody, I don't, I'll drive it on Jokic. He doesn't scare me. But Embiid, he's going to swoop to the hoop, and he's going to make me eat it.
Jokic just gonna drop a triple-double on you. That's all he going to do.
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
happen.
Joel scares me a little bit more. And Shannon, I don't know if he appreciates you always critiquing his diet. I don't think his stomach has been quite the same issue as in years past.
Yeah.
So maybe he's made changes here.
Big Macs tend to do that.
Baby food? That's harsh. That's harsh.
Yeah.
Moving on, our Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, a Super Bowl team with one coaching change. We'll discuss next.
No mercy.